can't sleep.
Wednesday too.
The day's Wednesday.
Wednesday break my heart.
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday happy days. Wednesday stay in bed.
Waiting for Wednesday.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Empire cast member Jussie Smollett will not be returning to the Fox drama, period. Creator Lee Daniels said so yesterday in response to a report that Empire writers were planning to bring Smollett's character Jamal back in the latter half of the upcoming 6th season. Replying to a tweet, Daniels fired back, "This is not factual. Jussie will not, in capital letters, be returning to Empire." Apple CEO Tim Cook denied his company was a monopoly yesterday after it was revealed that a Federal Trade Commission investigation was in the works into his company and others, which critics say have become too powerful.
The government is looking into big tech, essentially whether companies like Facebook, Google, and Apple are too big. Is Apple too big?
No, I don't think so. I think that with size, I think scrutiny is fair. I think we should be scrutinized. But if you look at our any kind of measure about is Apple a monopoly or not, I don't think anybody reasonable is going to come to the conclusion that Apple's a monopoly. Our share is much more modest. We don't have a dominant position in any market. You know, our share of smartphones in the U.S. is typically in the high 30s or so, mid 30s. On PCs, it's lower than that, and so on and so forth. And so
you're saying you're not a monopoly?
We are not a monopoly.
But Elizabeth Warren, who's campaigning for president, says Apple should break up its App Store and the other parts of its business.
Well, I strongly disagree with that. I think some people would argue if you are selling a good, then you can't have a product that competes with that good. And I think that's part of what is being argued there.
If you're a Republican, you're probably tired of the constant stream of jokes and insults hurled at Donald Trump. At times, it feels like there's no escape from the juvenile name-calling and derogatory remarks. Until now, introducing the latest in satellite TV entertainment, Trump TV. For only $79.99 a month, you'll get 125 different channels of high-def television. And not a single program will have one bad thing to say about Mr. Trump. Just imagine 125 insult-free channels. Of course, they're all showing the same 3 episodes of Gilmore Girls where nobody mentioned Donald Trump, but the shows will play on any of the 125 channels 24 hours a day. Call your cable operator, if he's not a Democrat, and get Trump TV today. If you don't have a satellite dish already, we can rig it, just like the election's going to be.
The White House instructed Hope Hicks and Annie Donaldson not to comply with congressional subpoenas, so congrats to Trump for finding a way to keep women quiet without paying them $130,000. By the way, the suit Donald Trump wore to meet Queen Elizabeth looked like his mom dressed him to go to the white supremacist homecoming dance. Protesters blocked the New York State Senate and Assembly to show their displeasure over the lack of legal protection in New York for tenants. You know, if they wanted to get the attention of politicians, they should have blocked the access to golf courses. Meanwhile, at the parliament in Germany, students protested the government's climate policies by staging a die-in. It was pretty easy. They just lifelessly draped themselves all over the furniture like the morning after one of their frat parties. That 81-year-old Florida man who took shots at police during a high-speed chase is a former Florida school board member. Fortunately, his weapon was only loaded with spitballs. A new study finds that a plain chicken breast does just as good a job of raising your cholesterol level as red meat, but of course without the added burden of having to actually taste good. Latest research says that up to 25 cups of coffee per day is safe for your heart. Wow, if you're drinking 25 cups of coffee a day, forget your arteries, it's your bladder that will have most of your attention, I think. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. Researchers say that new evidence proves that we have no idea exactly how many diseases are transmitted by ticks. The best estimate scientists can give us is the number is somewhere between 12 and Charlie Sheen. Hey, Charlie Sheen, nobody gives a Taco Bell is opening a hotel in Palm Springs called The Bell, much better name than their first choice, La Casa de la Dysentery. Hey, fake Mexican food, nobody gives a And Tonya Harding, yes, that Tonya Harding, won Worst Cooks in America Celebrity Edition. Tonya won with her pork rinds, macaroni, and Lucky Beer casserole. Hey, mean girl, nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.